think about some ways to keep warm, and maybe you can think with me. Think of cashmere, or rabbit fur. Imagine all of the rabbits escaping the cashmere factory before they are shaven, finding their way to where you are and nuzzling you close. Think of thick wool socks. Think of skiing on a sea of sheep. No, think of crowd surfing on a slow stampede of alpacas. Landing in a soft armchair in a log cabin built by lumberjacks. You are next to a fire. It is evening. You meet an old friend there in the neon candlelight. The collision of your hugging torsos is perfect. Thawing every cold shoulder and icy word from your day, you melt. They pick the puddle of you up in their palms of love. When considering ways to keep warm in winter, think of a mug of hot cocoa. Imagine immersing yourself in the largest hot cocoa spa pool, swimming past marshmallow floaty toys, wading through the whipped cream foam. Think of going camping with the one that you love. It is so cold that you must huddle up together spoons. This is not enough, so you put your sleeping bag inside of their sleeping bag and wedge yourselves into both. Together, you are an armpit. Realize this is more sanitary than most other pits. Find solace in their neck. Slither there all serpentine and bask in another's lifeblood beneath the humus of their skin. Think of a warm burrito. A wet burrito doused in mole sauce. Think of being doused in mole sauce. I have a friend who says that burritos are just tacos inside sleeping bags. She says her winter coat might as well be a sleeping bag with sleeves. When this friend wears her winter coat, it's as though one sheep in a taco and has now transformed. Whether she merely puts on a 4-foot diameter tortilla before heading out to brave Seattle. This bears no consequence. Think no more of my friend. When considering ways to curl up for warmth in winter, think of a puppy. Think of yourself being all Polly Pocket-sized tiny, journeying across the fantasia of your childhood home on its soft giant head, holding the tuft of its neck like reins, falling asleep to the lullaby cradle of its deepest breaths. Think of a movie, maybe Bastian and Falcor, or Dorothy and Toto, or Milo and Otis, or something with Fred Astaire. Think of tap-dancing exuberance. Think of a tea kettle, whistling its hot single, like Axl Rose whistling Patience, or Edward Sharpe whistling Home. Think of a stovetop at home. You are making breakfast in bed for the one who has kissed your soul before they offered you their lips, one who has knit every fiber of their being together into a patchwork to offer you some semblance of warmth. Make them an omelet in return. Think of the griddle, up front. Focus on the griddle. Be up front. Warm somebody's cold front. Be somebody's warm front. But do not think of back burners. No, when considering ways to curl up for warmth in winter, do not think of back burners, nor the people you have burnt there, nor the person you may be holding there now confused. Take them off of your selfish simmer. Tell them the truth and set yourself free, for when it comes to curling up with one who loves you, keeping your options open will only let all of the heat out. Were you born in a barn? Neither was I. I know this is getting intense, so take a break with me. Think of a library, maybe a university library at Berkeley or Princeton or Reed. Find a toasty nook next to the stacks of romantics. Peruse their ancient spines like Verne, Hugo, Austen, Dumas, until one of them calls out to you, professing its propensity to soothe and heat. Open it up. Peel back its covers. Tuck yourself into another story until you are once again warm enough to go out and brave your own. Thank you.